layers and layers, let's say, of material being compressed. So this is the limestone. Now we're going through. We just passed Independence Park, and this is one of the consulates of the United States of America. So we're now passing the Mamilla Cemetery. This is it's the newest gate to the city of Jerusalem. So this is a new gate. It is leading from the Christian quarter to the Christian compounds, the French compound, the Russian compound. So this is a way for the Christians to get in and out of the city without having to deal with Muslims or Jews or anyone else. Here, we're now skirting the walls of the city. This is the Christian quarter, and it's so, and you're going to see the highest point in this city is not the Temple Mount, that is not the Acropolis, which is really something to think about. Why is the whole איזשהו רעש מהמיקרופון? So here, we're driving right through here, and on one side we have Mount Scopus, we have the, אתה שומע את הדיסקונט? זה יכול להיות שזה חזק מדי. Okay, and then we have the Brigham Young University, which is Mount of Olives. Look at the Temple Mount. And here we have the Dome of the Rock, the entire old city, but do you see how it's layer upon layer upon layer? It has such depth. So remember this view. It's not yesterday, it's a couple of years ago, like a couple of thousand. And so back then, if you stopped to help somebody, you risked your own life because this is desert, okay? But then along comes a person that should not be a good guy because, okay, I'm gonna put it out there. The Bible does not like this people. They are bad people, the Samaritans. And the Bible, that's why they make a point out of the good Samaritan, because all the others are bad. Filled in with junk, this sediment, okay? So guess what? You are now traveling. Everybody hold on to your hats. Don't get in panic. This is the most active area of sinkholes in the world. Northern part of the Dead Sea area, along the coast, along the western coast of the Dead Sea. And this area where we just traveled.
Dead Sea.
One really nice story. It's also the site of the very first field school in the country. Now, what is a field school? A field school is, isn't it? I'll play it later. So here you're seeing the northern basin of the Dead Sea, and we're story. My biblical story is about the very first king of the Kingdom of Judea. Actually, it's the United Monarchy. So the Judea and Israel are united at this time. What was the name of the he wants to take over the whole? Well, it's paranoia. It's paranoia. But that's the way things were done back then. And so this is the place which is associated with this wonderful story that I just told you about. It's a messy story. We also have a wild animal here. One of them are off to the left. But then where we enter, there's a very big model. It's in a rotunda, a circular room. This is where I want to meet, because I will have and pay in a clump sum. So you're not just running back and forth.
says the shade of a wall is worth much more than the shade from the tree. So this, I've already gotten complaints I shout too much.
Oh, please.
He says, why you shout out? Do I have any questions? If I don't have questions, we're going to continue on our way. Okay?
Just one question, please.
Yes,
We're
sir.
here.
Sir.
So where is it? Where's it going now?
Herod's Palace.
So the next level is going down.
We're going here. We're going to go. I'm going to take you right now to this place. Roman baths right here. Here's the Roman baths. We're going to visit them after we go over here to see the actual northern palace. So,
UNESCO World Heritage Site is because of this is the best place, place where the Roman siege system was reserved the best in the world, and the reason is we're in the middle of the desert. There's a lot of heat and very dry, so not a lot of place for bacteria to eat up whatever was there, and also nobody came here, so no one is here to ruin it. So you can see that's the Roman camp everywhere you go.
and so the rebels are up here as the siege ramp is being built. So it comes to that fateful day. The siege ramp is built. They've wheeled up that siege tower, and as we found there, I'm going to take you to a much more fascinating. You know, it's some 2,000 years have passed. How would you look at 2,000? I wouldn't be looking so good. I lived some days. It's holy. So this was the Geniza, and the Geniza yielded so many treasures. So more about the Dead Sea Scrolls when we are in Jerusalem. So on Sunday morning, we're going to actually be visiting the Israel Museum and the Shrine of the Book. But I wanted to stop here and point that out, because that's a very interesting feature of the site. Yallah. أنا جوعان جوعان جوعان. That's Arabic.
This is the Dead Sea. People are floating in the Dead Sea. I'm not going to be doing that. Across the way is Jordan. That's Jordan right across the sea. This is the lowest place on earth.
get there outside, please.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Les ballons de gazole, le descente derrière de votre chat.
Bakasha. That means please. Bakasha. He said you're not allowed to swallow any of the water because it could send you to the hospital. It's like poison. So much salt in it or bromide or something. Anyway. I'm gonna leave.